What up, everyone? It is Jay Dizzle for Televizzle, John Domingo here, and today I'm going to talk about conspiracy theories. And today I went to rationalwiki.org, and I'm looking at a list of conspiracy theories which I thought were hysterical, or just ones I didn't know that were very fascinating. Today we're going to just go over one of them, the scientific conspiracy theories. I don't know if anyone else knows these as well, so it's very fascinating, I think, too, if we want to all listen in on this. Um, so yeah, let us start. So the first one I'm reading is the Codex Alimentarius is a plan to poison us all. Oh, is a plan to poison us all. What is the Codex Alimentarius? Alimentarius is a safety guidelines. Okay, is a compilation of safety guidelines and handling standards published by the World Health Organization. It contains general principles that are agreed upon by most health professionals, such as how meat should be processed and the dangers of pesticides, as well as the instructions of collections of testing samples and statistical analysis. The state aim of the Codex Alimentarius is to be a global reference point for the consumers, food processors, producers, and processors, national food control agencies, and the international food trade. Despite this aim, in fact, that none of the guidelines, standards, and codex sorry, I'm reading this really quickly. Oh, here it is. Some people believe that as part of the global conspiracy to make people eat their vegetables, or something even more sinister. Wait, what? The Alliance of National Health Europe, for instance, states that it is a plan to destroy organic food, natural foods, food supplements, and so on. They are joined by the usual brand of Alex Jones nuts ranting about everything from vaccines to water fluoride. I can't speak. Is part of a secret conspiracy to kill them for knowing the truth. Part of this is undoubtedly due to scary Latin name. International Food Safety Standards sounds much less like a scary secretive Vatican related plot device from a Dan Brown novel than Codex Alimentarius does. It does sound like a Dan Brown novel, actually. It's kind of funny. Let's see. That's kind of weird. This Codex thing. I've never heard of that before. And I guess, so it's saying that they want us to eat vegetables, and if we eat vegetables, we'll die slowly. So whatever. Let me die slowly from eating vegetables. I don't mind vegetables. I like them a lot. And there's a lot of vegan. I guess that's what it's about. It's killing the vegans. It's trying to kill the vegans. That's what it's all about. I guess is Alex Jones then I guess it's Alex Jones is against veganism or vegetarians. So he made this conspiracy theory up. Probably, I don't know. It's just fucking Alex Jones is a ridiculous man. Whoever believes him, I just don't. I don't know. I'm sorry. So it's okay. So next one is it is only a matter of time before they start implementing RFID chips into humans as described in the movie Conspiracy Theory starring Mel Gibson. I haven't seen that movie, but at the same time, what's okay? I guess RFID chips are what again? The radio frequency identification. I really don't want anything in my skin, so hopefully they don't start doing that. But I've actually heard stories about that as well, from news stories. I believe were cycling those around for a while. It's kind of funny because it's why do you want to do? I mean, it's like you're a dog, I guess, in a sense, and it's weird that they would do that. Well, I mean, I guess not, because then they know the population, how many people are alive. I guess it's in a way like a good way of doing the census, in a sense, I guess. Okay, so I hopefully they don't do that. I think they, like I said, the news was cycling something where it was in the vaccines or some shit with your children when you're doing what was it, their needles. So next one, the lunar landing was a hoax and was staged in a movie set. So this one's always controversial, and I love this one. I find it funny because Stanley Kubrick has said he faked lunar landing launch and stuff like that. Then Joe Rogan, I found out, was at one time against it, and now he is he thought it was real. Joe Rogan, in a recent in one of his podcast things I saw, he was saying that he at one time believed the lunar landing was a hoax as well, but then recently he's actually changed his topic or changed his ideas on that because there's actually staged photos. Yes, they did do staged photos apparently, and they were printed just in case if anything didn't work out. So that they did do stuff on a stage, but they also have gone to the moon as well apparently. So I don't know if it's true or not. I don't really give a shit if we went to the moon or not. It's not a really big concern of mine. It's like, okay, cool, we went to the moon. Okay, we didn't go to the moon. So what? Let's get there now. Like, does it really change the difference if we did or didn't? Like, is there a oh my God, they lied to us. Who cares? It's not a big deal. It's the moon. If you landed on the moon or not, who cares if we landed on the moon or not? It's not, to me, it's not a big deal. All right. Next, we have all scientists are trying to foist the false theories of evolution and the Big Bang on the public at the behest of Satan. So what is foist means? Look up foist. What is foist? God damn it. Foist. Sorry, I'm looking at the word foist. Impose or unwelcome a necessary person or thing, introduce someone or something. So basically, this one's saying that scientists are just a pawn of Satan, and there was no and there was no Jesus, I guess. There's God created things. This is also just a separation between church and state, and I think it is a weird. I never heard this one before. I guess I have to, because then you have all those religious nuts who just go, oh, Jesus was here, God was here, yada, yada, yada. There was no evolution. There was no Big Bang. Who really knows? We're never going to get that answer, honestly. Maybe it both happened. Like it doesn't matter. What happens. It's life. Next, global warming. That's a fun one that we all love. So I'm not going to get on that topic because at the same time, I just feel like that's another live stream to do that for, and I would like to do some research into that one. I'm just honestly reading these verbatim from what I'm seeing on Rational Wiki. I just want to do a real quick little live cast today because I thought it was just fascinating just reading some of these. So I'm just going to really run down these real quick with you guys. I'm not going to go any more in depth than this, but I just want to tell you some scientific conspiracy theories at the moment. There's a deliberate conspiracy on the part of the government and nuclear industry to intentionally poison the public with radioactive food. Ooh. Interesting. The WHO, which is the World Health Organization, is part of conspiracy theory to cover up the effects of Chernobyl. These are some things that I'm going to have to look into. I'm kind of curious about this shit. I'm going to have to end this and do a better podcast or live cast for you all. Maybe I'll do an actual podcast with someone and we'll discuss this stuff and we'll see what they think and what I think, and then we'll have a really fun time. Okay, let me just read another one. Okay, there is a cover-up. There is the cover-up which has obscure knowledge of childhood cancer level 10 times the United Kingdom's average along the North Wales coast. Huh. Interesting. The world governments are covering up true magnitude of problems from the Fukushima nuclear power plant destruction. Don't really know much about that. The Earth is in meltdown. The climate engineers are doing everything they can to hide this fact. Toxic chemicals and metals are being used in the creation of engineering snowstorms. Very little water appears when this chemically nucleated snow is melted. Well, I don't know about that. AIDS was created by the CIA, deliberately spread by the WHO via polio in Africa to reduce the world population. All scientists and politicians are trying to cover up cold fusion. That AIDS is not caused by the HIV infection, and mercury in the vaccines is causing autism. Did they prove that mercury in vaccines isn't causing autism or some shit like that, like recently? And I got vaccinated. I'm fine. I need to read more into that one. I feel like because it's just something that everyone is all up in arms about right now, and it's a very fascinating topic. I want to do my own research on that. I kind of want like I said, I'm going to do a lot more in-depth stuff about these conspiracy theories because I'm really kind of curious about reading this because I want to know more. I think I'm going to leave it off at that today. I'm not going to do much. I'm sorry. I'm tired, guys, too. I just wanted to do something really late at night, and that was stupid of me. But okay, have a great night, guys. Peace.